Once, I woke up early in the morning, full of determination to embark on an exciting adventure, a bike trip through northern Thailand from Chiang Mai to Pai. My heart was racing with anticipation of new experiences and incredible landscapes that awaited me ahead. After a long train journey, we arrived in Chiang Mai after lunch. Tired but full of energy, we set out in search of a motorcycle rental to start our unforgettable adventure in Thailand. Renting motorcycles turned out to be not as simple as we thought, and it took quite a while to find the right bike before we headed out on the mountain road towards Pai. Starting from Chiang Mai, I slowly rode along the winding roads, surrounded by snow-white cherry blossoms blooming on the roadside. The wind played magically in my hair, and the scent of fresh leaves filled the air with a light, refreshing aroma. Locals on their cars and motorcycles zoomed past me, waving goodbye and smiling. I felt like a part of this picturesque piece of Thailand, enjoying the freedom and beauty of nature as the sun started to dip behind the horizon with Pai still far ahead. We decided to stay at a cozy hotel near the Mork Fa waterfall to set off fresh the next morning. The Ta-Pai View Dui Hotel, where we stayed, is a wonderful place to relax. Its unique location at the foot of the mountain and stunning views of the surrounding nature create a unique atmosphere of seclusion and tranquility. The cleanliness and coziness of the rooms, the hospitable staff, their willingness to help and provide recommendations to guests, as well as the delicious breakfast with mountain views, make the stay at the hotel unforgettable. The hotel offers an ideal opportunity to enjoy nature, relax away from the hustle and bustle of the city, and revel in the peace and quiet. I recommend Ta-Pai View Dui to anyone looking for a cozy and secluded place for a pleasant retreat not far from Highway 1095 from Chiang Mai to Pai. Waking up the next day in the cozy Ta-Pai View Dui Hotel, we decided to start our morning with an adventure and head out on bikes to Mork Fa Waterfall. Influenced by stories on the internet about the magnificent nature and waterfalls, we were filled with anticipation and excitement. After a morning breakfast with mountain views, we set off on our journey. The road to the waterfall was winding and full of picturesque landscapes. We navigated steep turns, conquered breathtaking heights, and enjoyed the fresh air of Chiang Mai province. Finally, we arrived at Mork Fa Waterfall. At first sight, we were struck by its beauty. Water cascaded from a high cliff, forming a stunning waterfall surrounded by dense tropical forest. The powerful jet of water created an atmosphere of magic and mystery. We decided to swim under the waterfall, and it was an incredibly refreshing and exhilarating experience. The water was cool and clear, and the sounds of nature enveloped us from all sides. We spent several hours soaking in the beauty of the waterfall and the surrounding nature. As we drove on towards Pai, we were filled with delight and gratitude for the opportunity to visit such an amazing place. The road ascended higher and higher, with majestic mountains bathed in the morning sunlight surrounding us. Drawn to these powerful peaks, we continued our journey as if answering nature's call. After the unforgettable Mork Fa waterfall, we couldn't pass up the opportunity to visit the Pong Duet Geyser Hot Springs. Influenced by enthusiastic reviews, we set off on our bikes through picturesque tropical forests, enjoying the fresh air and local landscapes. Before reaching the hot springs, we made 2 stops at viewpoints Kong Nam Viewpoint and Rake Chang Viewpoint. From the first viewpoint at Kong Nam, we gazed upon magnificent views of the surrounding mountains and valleys. We watched as clouds drifted over the mountain peaks, creating a unique atmosphere of mystery and beauty. Our next stop was at Rak Chang Viewpoint, where we had a breathtaking view of endless jungles and a river winding along the mountain slopes. There, we marveled at the power and grandeur of nature, contemplating the infinity and beauty of this world. Approximately an hour later, we arrived at the Pong Duet Geyser Hot Springs. This natural wonder captivates with its power and beauty. Geysers like huge fountains of boiling water, rising into the air with a loud rumble. The water, enriched with minerals and precious elements, gushes from the depths of the earth as a gift from Mother Nature herself. The power of the Pong Duet geysers impresses with their majesty and timeless beauty. Giant columns of steam and water soar upwards, creating an atmosphere of magic and mystery. Sometimes it's a show of colorful splashes against the bright sun. Sometimes it's an enchanting mist and the scent of warm earth. The geysers at Pong Duet Geyser have become a symbol of natural abundance and might. They remind us of the vast and unfathomable world around us and how important it is to protect their beauty and uniqueness. The water in the pools below was already warm and therapeutic, and we decided to immerse ourselves in this oasis of relaxation. The sensation of the warm water and the touch of nature was indescribable. We relaxed and enjoyed the tranquility of the place. Here, time stands still, and the soul finds peace. This place is truly a heavenly spot amidst the wild nature. Upon arrival, we immediately felt the warmth and benevolent energy emanating from the springs. The water was pleasantly warm and nourishing, and our bodies immersed in the healing flow. The reviews from other travelers proved to be true. Soaking in the hot springs of Pong Duet Geyser became a true relaxation process. The surrounding nature also inspired awe. Tall palm trees, blooming plants, and well-kept tropical trees created an atmosphere of extraordinary beauty. Intoxicated by the scents of flowers, we immersed ourselves in the hot springs, forgetting all worries and problems. After visiting Pong Duet Geyser, we felt rejuvenated and full of energy to continue our journey. A few hours' drive away was the town of Pai, surrounded by picturesque rice fields and tranquil rivers. The road became more winding, but tranquility and peace prevailed around us, as if time stood still, allowing us to savor every moment. After experiencing such a wealth of events and landscapes, we decided to have lunch at a local cafe at Mae Yen checkpoint. The reviews of this amazing spot on Route 1095 promised unforgettable tastes of Thai cuisine and a cozy atmosphere. We ordered fresh fruits, aromatic coffee, and tender seafood curry. All dishes were prepared with great attention to detail and boasted exquisite flavors, allowing us to delve into local gastronomic traditions. Lunch at this cozy street cafe added vibrancy and uniqueness to our journey through Thailand. After a whole day on the road, we decided to visit the Pai Hot Spring, which we had heard many good things about. Located near Pai amidst picturesque nature in Mae Yen province. This natural hot spring offers visitors the opportunity to enjoy mineral-rich thermal baths, known for their healing properties and ability to help relax and unwind. The water at the Pai Hot Spring has a temperature of around 80 degrees Celsius and comes from underground sources rich in minerals, such as sulfur, silicon, and calcium. These minerals are considered beneficial for the skin and health, and many visitors claim that soaking in the thermal baths helps them feel more invigorated and refreshed. In addition to the thermal baths, the Pai Hot Spring also has a relaxation area with loungers and beautiful views of the surrounding natural beauty. Visitors can enjoy peace and tranquility, surrounded by green forests and mountains, creating the perfect atmosphere for unwinding after a busy day. This is a great way to relax and rejuvenate in a natural setting, providing a conducive environment for health and well-being. This place attracts tourists and travelers seeking to enjoy the unique experience of immersing themselves in hot mineral springs under the open sky. After enjoying the thermal springs and rejuvenating our energy, we realized that evening was approaching and it was necessary to address the important question of accommodation in Pai. Reviews recommended cozy guest houses and hotels in the city, where travelers were offered comfortable rooms and high-level service. We chose the Canary Guest House, known for its cozy atmosphere, hospitality of the hosts, and convenient location in the historic center of Pai, a cozy and welcoming guest house in the popular Thay town of Pai. Waking up in the morning, we decided to visit Santichon Village, a captivating place that had been highly recommended. After a breakfast filled with delicious Thai dishes, we entered the coordinates into the GPS and set off, full of excitement and anticipation. The journey to Santichon Village was short, and upon arrival, we were greeted by the atmosphere of an ancient Chinese settlement, filled with mystique and tranquility. Narrow streets where cats and crickets strolled peacefully were surrounded by traditional Chinese buildings with intricate facades that were truly admirable. Local residents, members of the Dai Chinese tribe, warmly welcomed visitors with smiles, sharing a piece of their culture and hospitality. One of the main attractions of Santichon Village is the beautiful tea plantation, where one can learn about the tea production process and even taste various types of this noble beverage. The reviews were accurate, the atmosphere here was truly unique, and the tea was magically rich in flavors. As we wandered the streets of Santichon Village, we stumbled upon a market where we could buy various delicacies, handmade crafts from local artisans, and souvenirs to remind us of our visit to this amazing place. The sunset in Santichon Village reveals another side of its charm, the magic and harmony with nature reflected in the glow of the sunset over the mountains and fields surrounding the village. However, we decided not to wait for it, thinking it would be easier to return in the evening, and instead headed to the nearby Mopang Waterfall for a short visit. Mopang Waterfall impresses with its scale and beauty. As soon as we arrived in its vicinity, the distant rumble of water caught our attention. Walking along the path leading to the waterfall, we felt the refreshing wind and the smell of the forest, which only increased our excitement. Finally, the view of Mopang Waterfall unfolded before us. The waterfall cascaded swiftly from a tall cliff, creating a rainbow of splashes. The thick greenery around added a special atmosphere of solitude and harmony with nature to this place. The real reviews were not exaggerating. Mopang Waterfall truly takes your breath away with its grandeur. We decided to climb higher to enjoy the view of the waterfall from the cliff. At the very top, we found a cozy platform with a stunning panoramic view of the surrounding mountains and forest. The natural beauty of this place and the coolness made us stay for several hours, immersing ourselves in moments of tranquility and admiration. Immersed in the vastness of Mopang Waterfall, we felt how each drop of waterfall brought freshness and purity to our hearts. This place became a refuge for us from the hustle and bustle of the city, giving us unforgettable experiences and mysterious magic. Leaving Mopang Waterfall, we took with us not only photos of this amazing place, but also a particle of its mysterious energy. There was still plenty of time before sunset, enough to take a stroll along the Kho Ku So bamboo bridge, a place that leaves unforgettable impressions on all its visitors. As we walked along this amazing bridge, we felt as if we were in another dimension, surrounded by magnificent beauty and silence. Kho Ku So is a bamboo bridge that crosses through rice fields. When viewed from above, you can see that the bridge is very long, and the fields are vast and look so beautiful in their fresh green color. The name of the bridge, Kho Ku So, comes from the Shan word Kho Ku So. Kho means bridge and Ku So means merit. The mastermind behind the idea of building the bridge is Master Sakoran Jaruthamo, the director of the Kiri Buddhist monk community. The master wanted to build the bridge to connect the village of Pambok and the Buddhist monk community together. Thanks to the bridge, all the monks can conveniently move from point A to point B. After talking to some residents of the villages of Pambok, Banpang Tong, and Ban Meg Lib, everything was ready, and the bridge was constructed in 2016. The Kho Ku So bamboo bridge stretched over the green pond, creating an illusion of walking on the clouds. Below us, streams and brooks rustled, as if singing their melody, accompanying us all the way. A gentle breeze caressed our faces, and during the walk, we forgot about all worries and problems, immersing ourselves in the world of nature. There we saw the Kho Ku So Cafe, a cozy and atmospheric place where every coffee enthusiast will find joy and pleasure. When I first entered this cafe, I was surrounded by a fragrant atmosphere with notes of freshly brewed coffee and sweet. Behind the counter, we were warmly greeted by a barista who happily offered me to try their best coffee blends. I chose the aromatic espresso, and I did not regret it. Each sip filled me with energy and pleasure. The charm of the Kho Ku So Cafe was enhanced by the comfortable couches where you can relax, enjoying the taste of coffee and listening to pleasant background music. The interior of the establishment was decorated in warm tones, creating an atmosphere of calm and tranquility. After a light snack, we headed to Pai Canyon. It is one of the most breathtaking natural wonders you can see in northern Thailand. Many tourists describe it as a place of impressive natural beauty, where the red clay cliffs create stunning landscapes. Local residents often recommend visiting Pai Canyon to enjoy the astonishing sunset views. It is one of the best places to watch the sunset, when the sky is painted in various shades of orange and pink. Despite the amazing beauty, the place requires caution due to steep cliffs and narrow trails, but a walk in Pai Canyon is worth the risk, as the views from the cliff edges leave unforgettable impressions. Thus, Pai Canyon is a place that evokes not only delight with its beauty, but also attracts with its unique atmosphere, where you can immerse yourself in tranquility and enjoy breathtaking views of nature. After the sunset, we find ourselves on a street that transforms every evening into a picturesque market complex where locals and tourists gather to enjoy the atmosphere of Pai culture, have dinner, and purchase unique souvenirs. Pai Walking Street is a popular spot in the town of Pai. It is a must-visit if you are in Pai during your trip. The street is lined with vibrant and colorful stalls where you can buy handmade crafts, jewelry, clothing, souvenirs, fresh fruits, and Thai delicacies. At Pai Walking Street, you can try traditional Thai dishes and treats like pad Thai, some tam papaya salad, and mango sticky rice. You can also often encounter street performers showcasing their talents, adding a special charm to the street's atmosphere. Pai Walking Street can get quite crowded in the evening, so be prepared for the hustle and bustle and the multitude of people. It is in such an atmosphere that you can feel the spirit of Thai nightlife and enjoy mingling with the locals. Pai Walking Street is not just a market street. It is a place where the aromas of Thai cuisine, the colors, and the sounds of local culture blend together, creating a unique atmosphere for travelers from around the world. Waking up in the morning, we set off on a walk through the forest to Mae Yen Waterfall. The path to the waterfall starts on a trail that winds through dense tropical forest, along the river and mountain slopes, transporting visitors to another world where they encounter vibrant colors of nature and pristine waterfalls. The trail to Mae Yen Waterfall begins with an easy initial part where you can see an abundance of vegetation, various birds, and insects. As hikers progress, they feel a true harmony with nature and immerse themselves in tranquility and peace. After approximately 2 hours of walking, travelers reach Mae Yen Waterfall. The waterfall is about 30 meters high, and its crystal clear water creates a powerful flow, providing an impressive sight. The trail to Mae Yen Waterfall is around 7-8 kilometers one way, making the total distance to the waterfall about 14-16 kilometers round trip. The path may be rocky, lined with tree roots, sometimes steep inclines or descents, requiring visitors to have good physical fitness and endurance. The first part of the trail is relatively easy and wide. However, the closer you get to the waterfall, the more challenging the path becomes due to steep elevations and rough terrain. During the rainy season, the trail can be slippery and more difficult to traverse due to mud and dampness. Overcoming this challenge, travelers note that the views and impressions that unfold as they approach the waterfall are worth every step. The beauty of nature, the sounds of the forest, and the atmosphere of silence surround the hikers, making them forget about the difficulties of the journey. It is essential to understand that the trail to Mae Yen Waterfall has a certain length and complexity, requiring physical and mental readiness from visitors. However, the journey through the magnificent Thai forest rewards for the hardships and brings unforgettable impressions and admiration for the majestic waterfall. Exiting the forest, we aim to catch the sunset in Santichon Village. One of the special moments of visiting Santichon Village is watching the sunset. Sunsets here are considered some of the most impressive and picturesque. Each evening, the sky is painted with different shades of orange, pink, and purple, creating a breathtaking view that simply makes one marvel in awe. Our guest house where we stayed is situated in a picturesque area and offers its guests comfortable accommodation, friendly service, and a pleasant atmosphere for relaxation. Various accommodation options can be found, including spacious rooms with private bathrooms, as well as wooden bungalows surrounded by greenery and flowers. The guest house is furnished in a traditional Thai style, creating an authentic atmosphere and providing tranquility and serenity. At the Canary Guest House, guests can enjoy a cozy inner courtyard with hammocks and comfortable seating areas, as well as a beautiful view of the surrounding green plains and mountains. The guest house also features a cafe or restaurant where visitors can try various dishes of Thai and international cuisine. The location is convenient for those who, like us, want to explore the surroundings of Pai, visit hot springs, waterfalls, cultural attractions, and other tourist sites, which is why it has a covered, secure parking lot for bikes. Waking up with the first rays of the morning sun in the small town of Pai, in northern Thailand, you feel that an unforgettable day full of adventures and experiences awaits you. Deciding to start the morning with a visit to Big Buddha Pai, you head to this majestic site where spirituality, culture, and breathtaking views converge. Big Buddha Pai is one of the main local sanctuaries, attracting both tourists and locals. The path to this place winds through picturesque meadows overgrown with tropical vegetation and serves as a kind of spiritual practice that helps you tune into a positive mood. Big Buddha Pai is a place where you can immerse yourself in an atmosphere of meditation and inner peace. Climbing the steps to the giant Big Buddha, you feel a sense of calm and harmony filling your mind. The view from a height of the surrounding meadows, mountains, and rivers leaves unforgettable impressions and inspires contemplation. Upon reaching the top, you are greeted by a towering Big Buddha, whose blessing gaze touches everyone who comes. Many write that they feel the greatness and spiritual power in the presence of this sacred symbol. After visiting Big Buddha Pai, you can go for a walk in the surrounding area, enjoy the purity of the air, quiet paths, and the birdsong. This experience is filled with spiritual meaning and natural beauty that will help you feel harmony and peace within yourself. This is not just a tourist route, it is a true journey within yourself, where you can find tranquility, inspiration, and inner strength by connecting with spirituality and nature in unity. Driving to Chiang Mai, make a stop about 9 kilometers away at the Ta-Pai Memorial Bridge, also known as the Memorial Bridge of Pai from World War II. This ancient steel bridge is a historical site, although it is no longer original with the wooden structure that preceded the current bridge. During World War I, the Japanese army wanted a route from Chiang Mai to Mae Yen to attack Burma, a British colony at the time. To create the route, a bridge was built across the Pai River, Ta-Pai River, near the Pai Village, in 1941, using elephants to pull trees from the jungles and forcing locals to work. After the war, Japanese soldiers left and burned the bridge. However, the locals found themselves in distress because the bridge was crucial to their daily lives, so they rebuilt a wooden bridge across the Pai River. The bike trip from Chiang Mai to Pai was a truly spiritual and physical journey for me, filled with inspiration and challenges. It awakened a thirst in me to explore the world, immerse myself in new cultures, and enjoy the beautiful nature that makes this world so amazing.